Hey, I'm Taryn from the Remote Yogi, and today we're just going to be doing a quick yoga practice to pick up your self-esteem, give you a little confidence, get you motivated in the morning. So a lot of the poses we're going to be doing are things that promote testosterone in the body. So you think about Superman pose, hands on the hips, open chest. We've got this nice open chest. It's like a power stance. It's telling the body we feel safe, we feel in control, and that's going to give us a surge of testosterone, which has been linked to our confidence hormones. So we're going to be doing a lot of those today. So mostly a standing practice, just a quick one to give you that early morning boost. It's early morning here in yogas or in Bali. So you might hear the coffee on, you might hear some noises of the city waking up. So it is what it is, got all the noises happening. Awesome, so just starting standing on your mat. Beautiful. I like to start standing with my feet just a little bit wider than hips as I'm first getting awake in the morning. And just taking a moment here to tune in with the breath. So connecting your feet to the earth, planting the feet firmly down, so you're pressing the earth away from you kind of thing. And the top of the head's reaching up towards the ceiling. So you've got this long, tall spine. Pull those shoulder blades back for a moment, really opening the chest. Maybe bring the hands onto the belly, and I want you to start to engage with your breath. So oftentimes when we're feeling anxious or stressed, we get to have a really short breath, which is going to cause us to not feel very confident. It's going to cause us to feel a little bit on edge. So the way we drop in and change that is by tuning into a big belly breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. So as you're breathing in here, try to expand the belly out like a big balloon. We'll try to do this the whole practice. And as you breathe out, pulling the belly button up into the spine. And as I said, short practice, so we won't stay in anything for too long. But I want to engage a little bit of breath work first thing right away. So this is a breath that I really love to do with my clients. It just gets you like in a funky, fun mood, and it releases a lot of tension. It's called Breath of Joy. Now, people teach this a lot of different ways, so if you know it a different way, cool. Do it however feels good to you. But I like to take my feet, like I said, a little bit wider than hips, so I've got this nice, strong stance. And I'm going to start really slow, but then move my way into a faster breath, a faster movement. So following me, we inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, give ourselves a hug. Inhale, reach our hands up overhead. Exhale, drop it down, drop the head. Swing it back up. Inhale, exhale, hug. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale, hug. Inhale up, exhale down. So I like to get a little fast with this. We get the air pumping, belly moving, and it feels really fun and silly. So often we think about confidence as this really serious thing, like I've got to do all those serious things to be confident. But a lot of times it's just having fun with yourself and letting that be okay. Last round. All the way back up to the top. Give yourself a longer hug, rolling around in the spine here. And try to remember which way you're rolling in, which direction you're circling, clockwise or counterclockwise. Coming back up to the top, switch whatever arm's on top and take it in the other direction. Beautiful. Shake things out, let yourself be funky, let yourself be goofy. And just for a moment here, tuning in with some affirmations. So standing nice and tall, hands on the hips for that Superman pose. Shoulder blades are back. And take a big breath in. Puff out the chest, breath out. I am capable of anything I put my mind to today. I feel good about who I am and what I do. Awesome. We're going to be doing these throughout, so we'll have fun with it. All the way up to the front of our mats. So feet might now be about hip distance apart or toes together if that's in your practice, but I find that usually doesn't feel as good as we think it does. And standing here, big inhale, reach those hands up overhead, find a back bend, opening the chest, exhale, folding it down, heavy bend in the knees today as we just release here. Inhale, walking the hands halfway up the back, press through that tailbone, lift through the spine. Exhale, bringing both hands back down, step your right foot back as far as you can. We'll land in this high lunge, maybe rocking back and forth, engaging the calf for just a moment. Finding a little bit of balance, which wakes up our core, and the core is really connected with our confidence. So spiraling this back foot down as we come up for warrior two. Got a nice bend in this front leg, back leg is straight. We're making a 90-degree angle with the feet. So if you find that this knee is going out past the ankle, just means you're more flexible than you think you are and taking a wider stance. So we've got this knee nice and stacked, opening the arms out and looking forward at your left middle finger. So checking in with our stance here. We're not going to be here too long, so don't worry about it too much. We're trying to get our hips right here in the center, making sure that we're not reaching forward or reaching back. We've got this nice center of gravity here. And as you puff out the chest, I want you to really feel strong for a moment. Picture yourself accomplishing whatever it is you want to do today. Feel really good. It's a warrior pose. It's a fierce pose. We feel tough. And then I'm going to have you move into what I call my Katniss move, which is a goofy one, but it feels really good. And thinking Katniss from Hunger Games, I'm going to take this right hand, spiral it forward like you're going to grab a bow and arrow. And then you'll pull it back, leaning back into this nice reverse warrior. Let it go. Swing it forward. Reach it back. So inhale as we reach for that bow. Exhale as we pull back and release. Last one. Hold it here. Feel fierce. You got this. You're feeling really good. Beautiful. And dropping your hands back down. We're going to turn towards center. Heels are going to pivot in maybe just a little bit, depending on where your hips are at today. Toes are out, knees are out, heels are in. It's early in the morning. I still need coffee. Awesome. So we're going to drop into the hips here. So we're sinking into this low goddess pose. Goddess pose. Of course, another fierce one. We've got the arms out like cactus arms. This is, again, pulling the shoulder blades back, opening into the chest. We want to think about that open visual of chest out, Superman pose, feeling strong, feeling wobbly, whatever it is. And then just sink it low. Have some fun with it. Keeping that chest open and moving in a fun way as we dance it out. Good. All the way up to the top. Reach through the hands, lift through the chest, looking up at the ceiling. And we'll turn it to a warrior two on the other side. So pivoting our feet, so we've got our right foot facing the back of the mat, and we might need to step out a little wider again. Nice 90-degree angle with the feet. Warrior two, looking forward at that right middle finger, trying to pull the shoulders back, opening the chest as we hold this pose. And again, maybe sink yourself a little lower so you feel really strong. If you're a little shaky, that means you're working hard. Another thing to be proud of. Good work. Hang in here. Puff out your chest. You're about ready to go to battle against any negative thoughts today. Any negative thoughts that are telling you that you're not good enough, you're too much, you're not enough, whatever it is. We're about to Katniss on all of those thoughts that you have in your head. So when you're ready, taking that left arm, swinging forward. As we exhale, pulling it back, release. So any negative crap that you're still thinking about yourself, yeah, slaying those right now. Few more. Last one. Hold it here. And bringing it down, we're going to walk the hands towards the center of the mat. Turn both toes inwards so the heels are out. And just looking up for a moment, getting a nice hamstring stretch. You can bend the knees a bit here if you need to. Breathing. And then dropping the head down. Take a couple of big breaths in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth. And turning back to the front of our mat, step yourself there, flat back as we come up to standing, and just take a moment to be goofy and shake things off. Let it be fun, let it be ridiculous, all good. All right, we're just gonna do a little bit of balancing now to get us feeling really rooted and grounded and strong. Again, great things. So bringing all your weight onto one foot and noticing if you're on a really squishy mat, it might be harder to balance. So if you've got one of those really squishy foam mats, it might be better to step off it, just see what feels good for you. We're gonna plant this left foot really firmly into the floor, spreading through the toes, standing really tall in this leg. And then we'll bring right knee, pull it all the way up into the chest. We're using the core here to activate, pull it in. So the reason we want to focus a bit on core when we're doing confidence is because this is where a lot of our confidence hangs out, especially here in the solar plexus. So anytime we're doing poses that activate the upper abs or engage this opening of the chest, we're activating here in the sternum. It is beautiful. So bringing this up for just a moment. Notice how I had you hang there for a minute. I don't know if you guys are doing that at home, but I hope you did. Helps activate that core. And then we're gonna find our tree pose. So for you, you can bring it all the way up to the thigh. You can bring it down to the calf. You might even keep your toes on the floor. Feel good about wherever you're at today. Using that core to stay really balanced and center. You can bring your hands to heart space, opening the chest. Stay where it feels good. We want to focus on whatever's going to help you to feel really sturdy and strong for as long as possible. So don't worry about going into the best pose that you can, just the strongest pose that you can, really rooting into the feet, feeling really strong and sturdy. And as we hold this, maybe you can think this in your head or say it out loud. I am strong. I am powerful. I am confident. Maybe letting those branches extend up for just a moment. Reach, reach, reach. And we'll take it to the other side. So planting this right foot really firmly onto the earth, or whichever foot you haven't done yet. And again, just getting really rooted, feeling really strong and sturdy. Inhaling as we lift this knee up into the chest, holding here, engaging the abs. I know, doing a little work today. And then we'll find our version of tree pose, whatever one you can hold that feels good. Just make sure that we don't place our foot on the knee because that could cause knee injury. We don't want that. Standing nice and sturdy, maybe hands to heart center, staring at one thing right in front of you that's not moving. I might wobble. All trees sway in the wind, so maybe don't look at me. And again, using that core to keep you balanced, and as you engage the core, we'll repeat a couple more affirmations. I love who I am and who I'm becoming. I feel great about all the things that I'm capable of. And letting those words flood you as you reach the branches up overhead, feeling strong, feeling good. And we'll bring it all the way back down. Shake out your legs. Bring one hand to place on the chest, one hand to place on the belly. Reconnect with your breath here for just a moment. As you breathe in through the nose, let the chest and the belly fill. As you breathe out, let the chest and the belly fall. Just taking notice of any shifts in your mood. What we did today is super easy. You can do the yoga poses themselves, or at the very beginning, all we did was that Superman pose, hands on the hips, puffing out your chest, feeling really good. You can do this at any time of the day, activating your testosterone, repeating some badass affirmations. If you're looking for more information, or if you're looking for more affirmations for confidence, I will link 50 affirmations in a link down below this video so you can go check those out. One of the things that I really love to do when I'm feeling down on my self-esteem is write them on my mirror with a whiteboard marker, or you can do Post-it notes. And then I make sure I say those in the morning in the mirror every morning. Hands on the hips, puffed out the chest, or even hands up overhead like in this hoorah position. And I repeat whatever affirmations feel really good to me. And I'll do that for a few days until I'm really feeling like I believe those words and I'm moving through it and boosting that self-esteem. If you've got any questions, please reach out. And if you're looking for more videos, I've got 70 hours worth of content, whether they're yoga, meditation, courses on how to feel less confident or less anxious, how to feel more confident, how to create better habits, how to stay motivated, all those things. I've got all that information and so much more over in my tribe membership. Go ahead and check that out. You can get your first 2 weeks for free on me just for trying it out. So there's a link also somewhere down below, or you can go to remoteyogitribe.com. See you guys later.